Paul looks at young Timothy and says, now, Timothy, you're going to have another problem in pastoring. And this problem is going to be with the creepers. The what? The creepers. There are creeps in the Christian world, and they creep into people's houses. 2 Timothy chapter 3, beginning with verse 6. They are the kind that work their way into people's homes. And literally the Greek word there means they creep in. They sneak in. They are the kind that creep their way into people's homes and win the confidence of vulnerable women who are burdened with guilt of sin and controlled by various desires. Such women are forever following new teachings, but they are never able to understand the truth. These teachers, these creepers, oppose the truth just as Jannes and Jambres opposed Moses. They have depraved minds and a counterfeit faith. But they won't get away with this for long. Someday everyone will recognize what fools they are, just as with Jannes and Jambres. Now I want you to notice, in every church, in every city, there are a group of people that go around and creep their way into the homes of people. They're creepers. They get into the homes. They get into the lives of people. And as they creep their way into the lives of people, it says in verse 8, they oppose truth. It says in verse 8, they oppose God-appointed leadership. They oppose Moses. And it says in verse 8 that they have depraved, corrupted minds. Depraved, corrupted minds and a counterfeit faith. Wow. A fake faith. But it looks real, but it's counterfeit. It's like a counterfeit bill, a counterfeit 100 peso bill. They try to make it as close to the real thing as possible, but it's still counterfeit. And there will always be signs of the counterfeit. But notice the characteristics again of these creepers. They oppose truth. They've always got something to say against something that was preached. They oppose God-appointed leadership. They have depraved, and the Greek word there literally means corrupted minds, and they have a counterfeit faith. Now, it's really difficult, young Timothy, because, Timothy, they get their way into people's homes, and they deceive people, and they get people to listen to them. And, it's a real challenge for every pastor. What do you do about these people that go, what do you do with the creepers? How do you deal with the creepers? Well, he says in verse 9, they won't get away with this for long. Someday, everyone will recognize what fools they are, just as Jannes and Jambres. Sometimes, young pastor, sometimes go-group leader, the answer is not to go to war. The answer is, as my father used to say, some people you have to give them enough rope to hang themselves. Some people you take the punches, you play the old rope-a-dope of Muhammad Ali. You take the punches and you just let them keep going. Because you know what? After a while, they expose themselves. And everybody sees what fools they are. Now, in the meantime, it's difficult because they win, verse 6 says, they win the confidence of these people. They creep their way into a home, into a family, and they win the confidence of these people. But if you'll just hold steady and not get in a war, they will reveal themselves.